The story which has been making headlines over the past 2 days has been that of Mr. Modi's possible elevation within the BJP during the BJP's 3-day national executive meet in Goa. I personally feel that there are, or rather that there will be, some positives and some negatives which are going to be associated with Mr. Modi's elevation, if indeed that is to happen. Firstly, any political party, be it a national party or be it a regional party, a party is run by its workers, the party cadre. It is the responsibility of the party cadre to organize rallies. Leaders merely go and address rallies. Who gets the people over there? Who implements the policies of these leaders at the ground level? Who does all the protesting when these leaders call for bunds and strikes? So it is the party cadre which does all the hard work. Today, the BJP's party cadre is of the belief that Mr. Narendra Modi should be the party's prime ministerial candidate. I can cite two examples to prove my point. Firstly, during one of BJP's recent national executive meets in Mumbai, during the huge rally which has become a part of such national executive meets, usually after the meet is over, the Bharatiya Janata Party organizes a massive rally, and during one such rallies, the entire party cadre was literally sleeping through the rally when big leaders like Gadkari, they at that time Mr. Nitin Gadkari was the party president, when he and Mr. Jaitley, they were addressing the party cadre. But the moment Mr. Narendra Modi, he came up on the dais and he started speaking, the party's cadre was energized. It appeared like a magical moment, and all of a sudden they became very interested in what was happening. Secondly, when Mr. Narendra Modi became the chief minister once again, was elected chief minister once again in December last year, and when he came to Delhi after winning the elections, the party cadre, it became so excited that it literally outshouted BJP President Nitin Gadkari, and they were basically chanting the slogan Modi for PM, Modi for PM. So we can see that the party cadre's choice is Mr. Narendra Modi. The moment Mr. Narendra Modi is made the face of the campaign, the head of BJP's campaign committee, the party cadre will be energized. It will be a boost for them. They will feel that the party is listening to them, and hence they will work in a more coordinated manner, in a well-focused manner. And when the party cadre will work in such a comprehensive fashion, then the benefits which the party will receive, they will be unprecedented. The moment you don't make Mr. Narendra Modi the party's principal campaigner or the head of the campaign committee, you alienate the cadre. The cadre will think we are not being listened to, we are not important, the party leadership considers us to be inferiors, they will not work properly, and at the end of the day, its result will be visible at the ground root level. Secondly, Mr. Modi is seen as someone who is backed by corporate India. Because of Mr. Narendra Modi's pro-corporate record in Gujarat, all the big corporate houses and the big corporate players in India, be it the Ambanis or the Tatas, they are favoring him. Now, if the BJP is eyeing 200 plus seats, then it needs to, come up with a huge political campaign in the next general elections where they should be ready to fight for at least 500 seats. In such sort of a situation, you need huge amount of money to carry out a very impressive campaign. Mr. Narendra Modi is, he's known for, larger than life, things like hosting big conferences like Vibrant Gujarat Summit, and what he did during, campaigning in the Gujarat Assembly elections, he made use of 3D technology and things like that. So in order to do that kind of campaigning all across India, the BJP requires a lot of money. Where will that money come from? We all know that electoral funding in India is done substantially by the corporate class. The corporate class is in love with Modi. The moment you make Narendra Modi your campaign coordinator, the corporates will plunge in, they will support you. They have had enough of this UPA government, which is not able to take, pro reforms, which is not able to take reforms friendly decisions. It is not giving you stability. Manmohan Singh is not seen as somebody who can tackle dissent from his party as well as from the opposition, whereas Narendra Modi, he is able to crush opposition from the opposition as well as from people within his party, be it the VHP or the RSS. So Narendra Modi's elevation will mean huge amount of electoral funding for the BJP, and it will brighten the BJP's prospects in 2014 general elections. Lastly, when you make Narendra Modi the campaign coordinator, you pit him directly against Rahul Gandhi, who has already been made the campaign coordinator for the Congress party for the 2014 general elections. Now, when it comes to a personal battle between Mr. Narendra Modi and Mr. Rahul Gandhi, there is no competition. And I am saying this very objectively. Why? Firstly, Rahul Gandhi has no administrative record. Narendra Modi has got administrative experience. He has been the Chief Minister of Gujarat for the past 11 years. Rahul Gandhi has no such experience. Secondly, organizationally, yes, Rahul Gandhi has been far more active in that particular sphere, but over there also he has just got 10 years of organizational experience with the Congress party. Prior to becoming the Chief Minister of Gujarat, for all his life, for 2 or 3 decades maybe, Mr. Narendra Modi was involved in organizational work for the RSS and for the BJP. So over there also Mr. Narendra Modi is more, you can say, experienced than Mr. Rahul Gandhi. On, as far as parliamentary politics is concerned, yes, Rahul Gandhi could have been more experienced over there because he has been in the Union Parliament. Narendra Modi has never been to the Union Parliament. Because union parliamentary politics is it's of a very different kind. Floor management is a tough technique. It's a very tough process to carry out. So Rahul Gandhi could have had an upper hand over there, but as we all know, he's not been very active. He has hardly spoken in parliament. His few speeches have come out during discussions on the Indo-US nuclear deal. He made a brief intervention when the Anna agitation was on, and he spoke about the Lokpal bill. So he has basically not done much work over there. So over there also you can count him out. Then along with Rahul Gandhi, you will have this anti-incumbency attached with Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi is a part of the Congress party. Congress party heads the UPA. The UPA its image has been dented beyond imagination. Huge anti-incumbency is going to be faced by the UP in the coming elections. Mr. Modi is going to come with a positive feel. Rahul Gandhi is going to come with a negative feel. This positive feel of Narendra Modi is because of the work he has done, and because of the because of the bad work which the UP has done. So over here also Mr. Narendra Modi holds the upper hand. Now, what are the negatives? As I mentioned earlier, Narendra Modi's elevation, it will bring together the party cadre, but the party's leadership, it will fall in total disarray. Why? BJP is a party which has got multiple prime ministerial candidates. From BJP patriarch L.K. Advani to BJP President Rajnath Singh to leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha Arun Jaitley to leader of opposition in Lok Sabha Sushma Swaraj, to other leaders like Nitin Gadkari, to other state BJP ministers like chief ministers like Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Raman Singh. All of them are in the hunt for the prime ministerial post, and somewhere down the line these people believe that they also have a chance, they deserve to be the prime minister. So at the end of the day, when the party leadership is in disarray, who is going to take the decisions? The party workers only implement decisions, strategies, and brainstorming, that has to be done by the leadership. If the leadership will not work in a united fashion, if the leadership will refuse to coordinate amongst themselves, then there will be no comprehensive plan of action using which the BJP could win. And in such sort of a situation, Narendra Modi's elevation will be nothing except for being a dampener for the BJP and the NDA. Secondly, the moment Narendra Modi is going to take over the charge of the Bharatiya Janata Party, the United Progressive Alliance is going to come back in the loop. Why do I say that? Mr. Narendra Modi is a very, very polarizing figure. So the real issues, the issues of development, of corruption, of industrialization, and the big challenges which India is facing right now, all these issues, they will be deflected. And these issues will be replaced by fake issues like that of symbolic secularism and tokenism, communal tokenism and things like that. Because Narendra Modi does not have a very well mannered and well, and he's quite uncourteous in the sense that he refers to people by their religious affiliation. He will call Ahmad Patel Mia Ahmad Patel. He will refer to Sonia Gandhi as a Christian. He will call Lalu Prasad Yadav Lallu. He will call Manmohan Singh Sardar Manmohan Singh. So he does not have a personality which is supportive of pluralism. And the Congress party will naturally tap into this. It will attack the NDA for bringing up a communal and polarizing figure like Mr. Narendra Modi. And eventually, what will happen is that this whole election, it will become, a communalism versus secularism sort of a thing. And at the end of the day, the issues which matter to Indians, the contemporary issues, the issues which need to be debated upon, they will not be debated upon. And the only thing which will be seen will be whether the BJP is a communal party or is the Congress party a pseudo-secular party. And at the end of the day, largely the Congress has this image of being a secular party, whereas the BJP has this image of being a communal party. And in such kind of polarizing situations, and judging the current position of the UPA, this kind of a situation is bound to help the UPA and not the NDA. The third and the most important point, which is going to set everything in 2014, is in regards to the alliance partners. Modi comes in, a lot of people are going to back out. Left will never ever support the BJP because of Mr. Narendra Modi. It wants to maintain its secular credentials. SP and BSP, they will literally tell BJP or make it a political pariah. Mamata Banerjee, she's just come to power in West Bengal. She wants to safeguard her seats. She wants the Muslim votes to stay intact for her, because largely the Muslims of India, they are not supportive of Mr. Narendra Modi's prime ministerial ambitions. So she will also stay away from the BJP if Mr. Narendra Modi is their prime ministerial candidate. The Biju Janata Dal, Naveen Patnaik's party, they will also stay away. So the major players who will be getting some seats, they will stay away. Nitish Kumar will also stay away, because he knows if he goes near to Narendra Modi, Lalu Prasad Yadav, he will tap in the Muslim votes, and at the end of the day he will be ousted from Bihar. So everybody, they want their vote banks to stay intact. And they're also skeptical of Mr. Narendra Modi's personality, because we have seen how what he has done to the leadership in Gujarat. There is no number 2 in Gujarat BJP on the state government. Mr. Narendra Modi has destroyed anyone and everyone whoever could challenge him, be it Keshubhai Patel or Sanjay Joshi. They are now out of the party. He has not only crushed all opposition from within the party, he has also effectively pushed out the VHP and the RSS. So everybody is scared of Mr. Narendra Modi and they don't want to support him. So this is a very, very it's a very, very negative point for him, because where will he get the alliance partners from? BJP's best has been close to 182 seats, and currently they just have 3 alliance partners: the Akali Dal, the Shiv Sena, and the Janata Party. The Janata Party does not have any seats. It is led by Subramanian Swamy. The other 2 parties are at max going to fetch 20-25 seats. So how will you get to the magical number of 272? It will be very difficult for you to manage that figure. Plus Narendra Modi, we've got to if Narendra Modi somehow he manages to get 250 plus seats or 200 plus seats, 250 is obviously impossible, then alliance partners will fall in line, because nobody is untouchable in politics. Politics is about opportunities. At the moment Narendra Modi has 200 to 215 seats, everybody is going to cuddle together, be it AIADMK, be it the Telugu Desam party, and all these parties are going to come up. So BJP can win possible alliance partners, but for that it requires numbers on the table. Initially, when Narendra Modi is going to come up, they will have to go alone. They will have to fight it out alone. They cannot forge alliances. One last point which I would like to make over here is that we have overestimated the power of Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi, till now, he has never been able to give results outside of Gujarat. In 2009, he was coordinating Maharashtra and Goa. He was looking after BJP's campaign in these two states. And over there, out of the 50 Lok Sabha seats which were up for grabs, the BJP could win just 20. Narendra Modi campaigned in 300 constituencies. BJP won just 25. So we know where Narendra Modi is failing. During the recently held assembly elections in Himachal Pradesh, he campaigned over there very vociferously, but it did not work. Still, as I mentioned earlier, he is better than Rahul Gandhi because at least he can get you votes in a single state, that is the state of Gujarat. Where will Rahul Gandhi get you votes? He cannot get you votes in Bihar. He cannot get you vote in Uttar Pradesh. He can get you, he cannot get you a majority by his own. He can get you at max 10 to 15 seats. But Narendra Modi can win you one whole state. That is the reason why he is a better candidate than Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Anyways, we'll have to wait till 2014, and let us wait till Sunday, that is the day after tomorrow, to find out what actually happens during the BJP's national executive meet. BJP patriarch L.K. Advani was not present during the first day. He cited illness. That is what the BJP has been stating in the public domain. Let's see whether he turns up tomorrow or not, and let us see what is the stand of the RSS and what eventually happens on Sunday, whether Mr. Narendra Modi is anointed as the BJP's chief campaigner or the campaign coordinator. So let us wait and watch, and let us hope for the best.